In the House, you see, though, Madam President, the incompetence on that side of the House is on steroids. And so, they don't know how to bring it on that side of the chamber in the House. Because the question would be, this is so big, this is so important. Why wasn't this, if it is so important for the People's United Party, why wasn't it introduced by the leader of the opposition in the House? Why not? Why not? Are you, Senator Courtenay, the leader of the People's United Party? Because that is the person, that is the place from which such an introduction should be attempted. Not from the Senate. Not from the Senate. It flows naturally, whatever we may think of ourselves, from the people to the House to the Senate, to the Governor General.
We would like to talk about sovereignty and securing us. This has nothing to do with securing sovereignty. This has been the case for the past 20 years. And our sovereignty has been intact and will remain intact. So let's not prey on nationalistic tendencies and inflammatory remarks such as those. This has nothing to do with a threat to our sovereignty. It had to do with negotiation. Negotiations at the time, as far as I understand it, were that this was put in place because we wanted to arrive at a settlement. And the understanding is that once we're certain that we no longer want to negotiate a settlement, that this would have been changed. I don't think that we're at that point, respectfully. I do not think that we're at that point.
There is no fight that there is a need to amend this legislation, repeal this legislation. There is no fight about that in the long run. I think it's about timing and getting the timing actually right. And it is also about making sure that we're all united in doing this. I believe I heard my colleague, Senator Courtenay, at the start indicate that there has been an approach for the bipartisan approach to be resuscitated, to be, re-energized so that we can have the conversation and agree broadly on what the approach should be. This is one of the questions that I think that bipartisan approach needs to determine. When is the appropriate time and how do we put this matter before the House and the Senate?